Well, it's starting to feel a bit more like winter, or will very soon, which typically means the last thing you want to do maybe is to try and buy a house.
And nobody wants to try to move with snow and
we did it at
ice
Thanksgiving,
in the
and it was hard.
Yeah, it is a hard time of year. But Julie and Daniel DeRoche with the DeRoche Realty Group and eXp Realty say that instinct might actually prevent you from saving some big bucks. They're joining us now with why it's a great time to be looking for maybe cabins, lakefront property, think summer, into next year. So thank you two for being here.
Thank you.
We kind of came up with this idea because we saw an article that said like now is the time to be looking for cabins, and I think everyone initially goes, no, wait a minute, it's the holidays, we start to hunker down, we decorate that, we don't have time, like everyone's buttoning up the cabins for the year. But you think that there could be some pros to looking right now, Julie?
Well, yeah, and that's one of the good reasons. Like, a lot of people aren't thinking about it, right? So competition goes down. So you don't have a lot of people that are looking for cabins or lake homes. But if you are in the market or you want to get one next year, I think right now is just a really great time to start. And maybe you can pick up a deal. Stuff has been sitting on the market. A lot of the properties that are on the market right now on lake properties have been sitting since the summer or maybe the end of the summer and fall. And they're the ones that didn't get picked up or gobbled up, so they're still available.
Some people are talking about the interest rate still. Do you think that would be a barrier for some people?
It is, but what we're seeing is interest rates have gone up, and I think for a while people thought that they'd go back down to that 2, 3.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, those unrealistic interest rates that we had for a while, and I think people are realizing that that's just not going to happen, and this is like our normal now. They're going to be around 6%, maybe they'll go down to 5.5%, but they're not drastically going to go down. So the good thing that's happened there is people are now realizing that, hey, we've been waiting to buy a cabin. We've been thinking interest rates will go down. They're realizing that they're probably not going to, and that they should just make that move.
Live in the moment.
Yes,
make
exactly.
the purchase. What would be the cons, Daniel, to looking at homes and maybe making that purchase of a cabin home right now?
Well, you think about the weather. Obviously, if it snows, you really can't see roofs or yards. You can escrow money for those. So, the lake is hard to look at. It's hard to stand out on a deck and envision how wonderful it's going to be. But yeah, the big one is, that roof is covered in snow, the yard is covered in snow. So if the people had like 2 big German Shepherds and they ate up the whole yard, you wouldn't know that until the next spring. It is a valid thing. And then, but you can escrow for that, but not every seller is going to be okay with that. So, and then pools, the same thing. It's shut down, closed down, it's winterized. If you buy it in the winter, what if in the summer when you go to, unwinterize it, there's a real problem with the pool that wasn't disclosed. So escrowing works really well for that, but not every seller is okay with that. But to me, those are the biggest challenges. Well, another one actually too is just not, if you're going out to lake country and you maybe haven't been in that town, the town is kind of quiet, up in Gull Lake.
Businesses, closed down.
Yeah, like you go through downtown Nisswa or Pequot Lakes right now, it's like a ghost town. All the ice cream places are closed. You're not getting that vibe, that feeling. So that'd be my big ones.
Some people I know don't even have a cabin up north around Brainerd. Some are kind of toward the metro area.
Yes.
Like some of the West Metro lakes.
Yeah.
Is there a price difference there between the two? Is it?
Oh yeah, well, up north is quite pricey. Like you get up onto Gull Lake or the Whitefish Chain, it's quite pricey. But there's some wonderful lakes, like you said, out west. There's some wonderful lakes out there that it's less than an hour drive.
Right.
Like we've got one listed right now in Lake Sarah, and it's a beautiful place. But this time of year is really tough because the dock's out, the boat's out. It's a different feel.
How are you guys as realtors able to help somebody, right, if they're looking to buy in the winter and the fall? How are you able to help me if I come to you and say, I'm seeing this house and this cabin and I think I like it, but I don't know the area and I don't really know what to do? How can you help me as a realtor?
Well, guidance with that escrow is one, making sure that because you start thinking about what a yard can cost, what landscaping can cost, driveways, patios, all that type of stuff. So escrowing the right amount of money would be someone that can give you the proper advice there. Yep. Another thing too, though, is there's a lot of properties that, come off the market. So you'll have a seller pull their cabin, pull their home that's on a pond or a lake or a pool this time of year. And then if you start looking in December or January, those homes aren't even on the market. So a good realtor can really give you some guidance and go after those homes that have been taken off the market. Because sometimes they don't want to accumulate days in the market, so they'll take them off and put them back on in spring. But they'd probably be still really stoked to see an offer in the middle of winter. So a good realtor will go research those and find those for you.
Smart.
Yeah, very smart. And what this sounds odd, but what distance away from the Twin Cities is considered kind of a normal cabin space? Is it Nisswa? Is it Pequot?
Everybody's got a different threshold there.
Some people only want to drive an hour to their cabin,
Yeah.
45 minutes,
Yeah.
or they'll drive 4 hours, 5 hours to a cabin.
It's the change of scenery. It's not necessarily the distance. in some
Exactly.
places.
And
And
that's
it's
something
getting-
you have to figure out what type of drive are you okay with.
Right.
Some people are like really want western suburbs or something like that because they just want to go away for the day or
Right.
just an overnight. But then there's people like Julie and I, we don't want to get too far. We like that 2.5 hour range, so friends and stuff aren't going too far. But we want to feel like we're far enough away that we can't get called back to the city. You start getting up to the Whitefish chain, you're talking 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
If somebody calls you and says, hey, can you run home?
No.
It's a
Don't
6,
tell
7
anyone.
hour.
Sorry. I know you guys are always looking ahead. So as we look ahead to spring, what are you kind of seeing real estate wise?
I think we're going to have a pickup. Usually in an election year and the election is over, it just kind of slows down. People just, because of not knowing what's going on with anything, people just don't want to do anything. In 9 out of the last 11 elections, the market has gone up the next year. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so I think that we're going to see a busy spring. I mean, so if I want a lake property, I would start looking now. You don't have all the properties on the market, but you don't have all that competition.
What about price range? Because I feel like that like 250 to 400 is like the really hot market for cabins right now. Am I right or wrong on that one?
It's always been hot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
hard,
It's
that
really
price point.
hard to
Yeah.
find something in that price point.
So those ones go quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which is why you
yes.
need an agent. No,
Some guidance is
don't
always
waste
good.
time on this one. If
Plus-
you like it, get it.
And I like the idea that the real estate agents can look back and see what has been pulled off the market. Because like you said, they may be just glowing when they hear that there's an offer in mid-December or something.
Oh, gosh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Valuable info as always, you guys. Good to see you.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Happy holidays. You can find Julie and Daniel, learn more about the home buying process this winter if it's something that is appealing to you by reaching out to Daniel and Julie. We'll post a link to the DeRoche's Realty Group and eXp Realty at